Cody Gakpo, what a run away my eyes. Aye, what a run away my eyes. If I say I'm sad, it's an understatement. I'm heartbroken. Um, and that's because we were horribly dismantled yesterday, and we lost terribly yesterday at Anfield, and it's something that saddens me, that breaks my heart. It's one of those days. I'm not really sad that we lost to Liverpool and Anfield. We've not really had good record there for 7 seasons. So I'm not sad that we lost, but the manner at which we did is something that breaks my heart. We could not even score. It was a terrible, terrible scene at Anfield yesterday. It was a terrible loss, but um, we still believe in the manager. But yesterday's loss was, for me, the manager's fault, and I'm going to fault him because we cannot always start a game with that same approach of using Vegas as a number 10. Sometimes it might not work, and it's fine. We went into the game like that. I felt like this first half showed enough, to the manager to have pulled Vegas out of the game, Fred out of the game, and Dalot should not have started. It's not like we were going to Anfield to dominate the play. We won the first leg with less than 30% possession. So it's not like we were going there to dominate. So Dalot starting for me ahead of Wan-Bissaka was a no-no for me. And I felt that change should have been effected in the second half. Fred should have been pulled out for Sabitzer. Vegas should have been pulled out for maybe Garnacho, and then you move Rashford up top. I don't even know, but Anthony was not in the game. They left so much spaces. The disconnection between Dalot and Anthony gave so much room for Gakpo and Robertson to operate on that flank, and it was so sad to see. It was so sad to see. I just hope they go back to watch the entire game and see where they made mistakes. I can always bank on Fred. Yes, Fred, sometimes when he's on top of his game, he plays really well, he gives his best. We cannot fault his work rate, but his abilities sometimes is what we tend to question at times. And when it doesn't go well for Fred, it just doesn't go well. I can't even say this particular player was good, this one was good. Every single one of them were in shambles yesterday. They played horribly yesterday. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. There's something about Bruno Fernandes that annoys me. It's his body language. And for a captain, sometimes he does it and but sometimes it's irritating to watch. It's irritating to watch, and that was exactly what happened yesterday. And he played really badly. He played poorly. All of them, the 11 players, even in their best run of form, we were not beaten 7-0. The highest we got was 5. So sad. It's really so sad. It's just more like 2 steps backwards with this defeat right now, but that's how it feels. But we just have to keep our heads up high and keep going. But a lot of things really needs to change. And one of it is playing Vegas as a number 10. That nonsense needs to stop. And Dalot right now going forward has to be played in a game that we hope to retain possession. That in a game that we dominate, that we are going to dominate. That's the kind of match Dalot will be playing. But in a game that we need to sit back and play on a counter, then Wan-Bissaka is preferred. It's preferred. And Fred sometimes, yes, is good and he's been showing some good signs in recent games, but no, Sabitzer is better than him all round. So the manager should look at that as well. We were heavily exposed yesterday. Yesterday's match actually exposed a lot of things that we've been getting away with, and one of them is Anthony. He has this maybe little sparks brilliance here and there, but overall, I have question marks and doubts with him being um number one on that side of the pitch. Yes, his work rate sometimes is great, but that is not why he's there. He's there to create goals and to score goals, but he's not doing any of that. Just comes up with maybe one brilliance here and there, but we did not pay so much for um one here and there inconsistency. No, we didn't pay that, so he has to improve. Bruno Fernandes has to improve. This just shows that we really miss Christian Eriksen because of how calm he is on the ball. I hope we come back to winning ways against Real Betis on Thursday, but there's a lot to do. The whole we're in the title race, that noise should stop. We are just starting to build something, and this just brought us back to earth. Exactly, it did. I think the boys were carried away that it's a work in progress. So this defeat is very good, so that they will be humble and they know that there's a lot more work to do. They just considered a goal, considered another, and then they reverted to type. This is the Man United we saw last season. Total capitulation, and it was very annoying to watch. Very annoying to watch. My guys, we hope for the best, and I won't lie, I'm really pissed and angry, but we have to keep supporting the team, United all the way, and we hope for the best.